Well, you guys, it is official. The Seahawks and the Patriots are going back to the Super Bowl, baby. You see, I've already made my sign. See, I made the Super Bowl logo. The Seahawks and the Patriots. Look at this sign, you guys. Don't you think it's cool? I made up a poster board and I did that all by marker. Well, that's the sign. How and why are they going to the Super Bowl? I have proof. You see right here? Look at that. You see? Look at that matchup. This is who is going to this year's Super Bowl, you guys. Those itches. The Seattle Seahawks and the New England Patriots. Sorry, my hand is kind of a little shaky there, so try to ignore the shaking. As you can see, February 8th, 2026 at 6:30 p.m. That is the matchup that we are getting in this year's Super Bowl. And what's the win popularity? Well, in order to find out, we have to go to ESPN and look at their score prediction. So I'm going to go to Seahawks versus Patriots. ESPN. Let's see what it says. Well, folks, it looks like the Seahawks are slightly favored over the Patriots. That's just on ESPN. So, yes. Now, what do I think about this Super Bowl? Awesome, decent rematch, but it could have been better. I mean, honestly, guys, I honestly thought it was going to be the Los Angeles Rams because their record was pretty good this year. I think they went a total of 14, 15, 16 to 3, and honestly, that's why I predicted the Rams to go to the Super Bowl this year, because they ended off their season 14-6. And now the Seahawks are 16-3. Yep, you can see this was the last NFC Championship game. And for the AFC Championship game, this was the last score that they got to. Now, this game was a lot harder to play because it snowed while both teams were playing. And that's why the Denver Broncos only scored maybe one touchdown or a field goal, and the Patriots won the game. And honestly, it should have been the Denver Broncos. Come on, it should have been the Denver Broncos in that game, because if you guys still remember, in Super Bowl 50, 10 years ago, in I think 2016, yeah, 2016, the Denver Broncos went to the Super Bowl and beat the Carolina Panthers. And I can find the score from the Denver Broncos Super Bowl 50. Yep, it says right here. The Denver Broncos defeated the Carolina Panthers 24-10 in Super Bowl 50 on February 7th, 2016 at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, California. 5-point underdogs, the Broncos relied on a dominant defensive performance led by MVP Von Miller, who recorded a 2.5 sack over 2 forced fumbles. And this year, we are actually getting a rematch of Super Bowl 49, which was in 2015. Yep, and that was, and the Patriots actually beat them 28-24. Look at that. That was the Super Bowl in 2015, you guys. And I believe that Super Bowl was played on February 1st, 2015. This year's going to be on February 8th, 2026. And well, okay, now, who am I rooting for in this Super Bowl? The Seattle Seahawks. Okay, now, if you're wondering, why am I not rooting for the New England Patriots to win the Super Bowl? Well, because honestly, guys, the Patriots are not really that great. I mean, the Patriots used to be great, but the only time the New England Patriots were like super good is when they had Tom Brady, because he is the one that helped them win I think he's the one that helped them win 7 Super Bowls. I mean, they probably might have won a couple Super Bowls without Tom Brady, but Tom Brady is the one who helped the Patriots win 7 Super Bowls. And now this is now the New England Patriots' 12th appearance in the Super Bowl. And I think the Seahawks made 3 or 4, but they only ended up winning 1 Super Bowl. And that is the one that I meant, and that is when the Seahawks actually won in whatever Super Bowl. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to see when the Seahawks won the Super Bowl. Alright, so it says that the Seahawks won their only Super Bowl title on Super Bowl XLVIII on February 2nd, 2014 by defending the Denver Broncos 43-8, led by the Legion and Broom defensive. The Seahawks dominated the Broncos with linebacker Malcolm Smith named MVP. The game was held at MetLife Stadium. And that score was the Seahawks winning 43-8 against the Denver Broncos. So yep, if this year's Super Bowl was between the Broncos and the Seahawks, this would be a rematch of Super Bowl XLVIII. So yep, well folks, that is basically history of the past Super Bowls and this year's past Super Bowl. And I can give you a number of reasons on why the Seahawks will win the Super Bowl this year. 1, the record is very good. 1, the defensive quarterback is very good. 2, very good. 3, they've been a very strong team since the Super Bowl. 4, they're slightly better than the New England Patriots. And 5, because most of America is actually rooting for the Seahawks to win the Super Bowl. Let me show you the Super Bowl 60 map. Might take me a few seconds to pull up on my phone. Sorry I'm showing you guys my phone this whole time, but I'm just showing you guys the past Super Bowls and this year, and the map, and the reason why the Seahawks just might be able to win this year's Super Bowl. Yep, there you guys go. You see, I'm going to show it to you guys. Just give me a second. Like I said, most of America is rooting for the Seahawks to win in the Super Bowl this year. And you see, there it is. That is the map of this year's Super Bowl. Most of America is wanting the Seahawks to win the Super Bowl. So, yep, there you guys go. this year's Super Bowl, Seahawks over the New England Patriots. Anyways, well, folks, I don't think I have anything left to share in this video, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave right now. So, if you're new to this channel, here's another map if you want to see it. Don't worry, that's the last thing I'll show on my phone. Anyways, well, that's it for this video. I just want to give you my brief thoughts and opinions on this year's Super Bowl. If you loved this video, then please hit the like button, subscribe, and enable post notifications so you'll be notified when I upload new videos to my channel. I'm going to upload another 2 more times tomorrow. My storytime DLI will be tomorrow. And then a voice recorder I made out of something that sounds like God. But anyways, that is it for this video. So this is me signing off. Who are you guys winning for the Super Bowl? Let me know in the comment section down below. Okay, goodbye.